Now let's have a look at questions, past paper questions of the contact process. As you can see that process of contact is mentioned, it is used for the manufacture of sulfuric acid. Sulfur dioxide is converted into sulfur trioxide. Okay, the reaction is called a dynamic equilibrium. So what is meant by the dynamic equilibrium? Basically at dynamic equilibrium, what happens? At dynamic equilibrium, okay, for a reversible reaction, the rate of forward reaction is equal to rate of backward reaction. Okay, so both are equal, but the rates are not equal to zero. This is a big differentiation that you should be familiar of. Now the next part is asking predict the effects of temperature raise on the composition of SO3. So what will happen? First things first, amount of SO3 will decrease, right? It will decrease. Now why is that? When the temperature is raised, right? When K is raised, K is for Kelvin, temperature is raised, the equilibrium basically shifts to the left. Shifts to left, where heat is absorbed and the backward reaction is what? It is endothermic, and the reaction is endothermic, so as to counteract the temperature change. Now, what is the impact on rate of reaction? As we increase the temperature, the rate of reaction increases. Is faster. Why is that? Since temperature is raised, both the forward and the backward rates of reactions are increased. So the forward and the backward reactions are increased. Okay, now the third part is tricky. How would you prepare a sample of sodium sulfate using dilute sulfuric acid? Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to perform a titration. We have to perform titration on aqueous sodium hydroxide, say 25 centimeter cube, with dilute sulfuric acid, right? With dilute sulfuric acid. Right? Using a suitable indicator, that is phenolphthalein. The volume of acid used is noted at the end point when the color of the indicator changes. So, measure volume when color of indicator changes. After that, the final solution will be what? It will be sodium sulfate solution. Final solution, sodium sulfate. Crystallize sodium sulfate. So then we will be crystallizing it. Sodium sulfate by evaporation. The crystals are filtered. Crystals are filtered. Wash with cold water. Pat dried using filter paper. And then dried. And then dried in desiccator. This is how you would approach this question. I hope that I have made it clear to the students. This is the end of this session.